Isn't life so amazing? Sometimes
My mind goes blank when I try to speak in English. Yes, dear friends, many of us face this problem of going mind blank when we try to speak in English. So, dear friends, I have come up with a great solution for this. There are few tips, please follow that, and you can overcome this problem of going mind blank while speaking in English. Because I have got many comments that please tell me some resolution for this. So I have come up with this, and you will be getting these ideas and follow this. You will overcome this problem of going mind blank while speaking in English. Hope it will help you if you follow this diligently. Okay? So let us start with the topic of if mind goes blank while speaking in English, what you should do. Dear friends, the problem is that many times we face that we are speaking and we are trying to speak, but all of a sudden we see that we are stuck. We are stuck somewhere and we are not going to understand where are the words that I have to speak, right? So it used to happen with me too, but how did I overcome that? Yes, you can see me that I am speaking fluently, right? So if I can speak fluently without any hesitation, why can't you? You too can definitely do that. So I have shared here few ideas, few tips, and today onwards you are going to follow that, and I am sure you are going to overcome this issue, the problem of getting stuck in between while trying to speak in English. Okay, right. So there are some amazing tips for you, and if you follow those tips, even those tips will help you to overcome this. Okay, so please make a note of it. You can have a pen or pencil and a notebook so to note it down, and you need to follow that, and once you follow that you will definitely get the resolution for that. Dear friends, going blank while speaking is a very common issue. Mind goes blank and words you cannot remember or you cannot recall. So you take a pause and your confidence is lost and you are shaky. You feel that you cannot do it and you are scared and you are feeling hesitation to speak further, right? So you don't want to continue with speaking. Now I am going to tell you, if you fall in this situation that you are just trying to speak and you want to speak fluently but the words are not coming on your way. Alright? And just hear me out and I will convince you that that is not supposed to be your approach, or that is not going to happen to you further. Okay? Your approach should be like a fighter. Your approach should be not like somebody going back or taking the backward steps. Not like that. You should be ready to face anything. So what you should do, I'm going to share you that what you should do if you face such problem. The techniques what I'm going to tell you may be new or maybe old, but you have to follow this. Now the first thing I want to say is the problem is not your vocabulary. Yes, you are forgetting the words are not coming on your way. But dear friends, You should remember that it is not a problem of vocabulary. You just need very few words in order to speak properly in English. The problem is not the vocabulary. I mean to say, not that you are not getting the words. You no need to see for some fancy words. You can speak with very simple words. So the problem is the hesitation, right? Any word you could have spoken, right? The hesitation that you face when you are trying to do something new. Maybe you are finding to get some new words. Forget about it. No need new words. You start with the old simple words because you are habitual of speaking in your mother tongue. It avoids you to speak in English, and it is giving you some your native words. Yeah, you can try with that. You can try with that until you get a proper word in English, because you no need to stop there, right? So when you stop there, it will show that you are got scared or you are not able to speak. So this is the issue. The hesitation is the issue. So you need to stop that. Another problem is habit of mind to attach itself to the comfort. That means your mind is not ready to give up on the comfort zone. You should polish your mind in such a way that at any situation you are going forward, not coming backward. That is another problem that you are facing right now. Yes? Trust me, friends, if you can say something in Hindi or in your native language, or if any simple small word in English also, fine. Go ahead with that. Don't hesitate. Okay? Of course, if you are not getting words in English, definitely you can get in your mother tongue, right? It does not mean that you should talk a proper English, right? Speak something, but don't stop speaking. If you don't get proper word in English, never mind. Tell it in your native language. Maybe Hindi, maybe Kannada, maybe Konkani, whatever it is. That's not a big deal. You are not facing any show, right? You are not doing any competition, right? You are speaking. It's okay. Is it difficult to do that? No. If it is not difficult to do that, why did you stop talking? You should not have stopped there when you went blank, right? When you went blank, definitely you could have got the word in your native language. You could have spoken that word. You could have said that word, right? If you say something in English, in Hindi or Kannada, Tamil, or in your mother tongue, Konkani, it's all right. Okay? Unless and until you get a proper word in English, that too not a big, a fancy word, a simple word, you can speak in any, you can use any word, any other word, any other word of any other language also, not an issue. Right? It happens, dear friends. It's not very big deal. It is common with each and everyone. For example, if you take a big actor or a politician, definitely for them also it happens. So the thing is, we need to make a practice of that in our mind, that it's okay. You are just transforming them in words. So, words can be any language unless and until you get a proper word. You can say in any other language too. That is what I do practiced. Don't go for high-fi fancy words. You can go for a very simple normal words. Okay, that is also fine, unless you get those high-fi words. You can just try with that. Once you master your spoken English or your English communication skills, what are the benefits you will be getting? Every one of you know that how English is helping you in every aspects of your life. You cannot deny that, right? Each and everywhere, maybe you are going to the vegetable market, even there you can see that communication is going on in English. So there is definitely a connection between the communication skills and the command over English, and we cannot deny it. So think of all the benefits that may come to you once you start practicing English regularly and start overcoming all the drawbacks, all the difficulties, all the problems, all the issues which are coming on your way to speak in English. Right? This is the very, very, very important tip I can say. This is the masterpiece. We need to replace very with something, right? Always don't use very good, very fine, or very important. So we can say this is a masterpiece. Okay? And you need to train that. Train your mind. Mind is actually giving you a lot of trouble. And when you go blank, that is in mind you go blank, right? So dear friends, think of all the benefits. Just for once think all the benefits and put all the lights on that. The benefits, what you're going to get if you learn proper English. So this will help you to overcome the problems whatever you are facing, the darkness, the pain, and whatever difficulties, struggles. You can overcome all these things. The pain, the struggles are nothing when you overcome these difficulties, right? So first you will have to handle this pain, handle this struggle, handle this position what you are facing. So face and go forward. Yes, now I am not able to speak, not a problem. I will manage with our mother tongue, or I will manage with any of other language, but I will not stop talking in English. Just like that it should come in your blood. It should come in you that I will never stop talking in English. Okay? Whether I can or can't, but I will. That should be your main thing. Can struggle every day, not a problem. But you will not stop talking in English. And dear friends, gradually, definitely, in one fine day, you will definitely overcome this fear or whatever it is, and you will start talking very fluently. That is my challenge. That's how I do overcome that, and even many of my students have overcome this problem, a very big issue I can say. It's a massive issue we have overcome. If we have overcome, I have overcome. Why can't you? All are equal, irrespective of their caste, creed, religion, language, or their position. Just we have to convey our message to others. That's it. When you want to convey your message to others, if the opposite person can understand in any other language, if you mix with English, then you can definitely tell that. right? So just continue with that, what you are speaking, continue with that, but don't stop talking in English. Yes, dear friends, you will never stop talking in English. You will practicing that. If you forget or if you get stuck somewhere, use some other word, use some other language word also, not an issue. Okay, so why are you delaying? Let's talk about a few techniques now. Some of them are magical, like one of them speak in front of the mirror. Yes, how to practice that? You can just practice yourself in front of the mirror, right? You can stand in front of the mirror and you can try to speak in English. And don't stop if you stuck somewhere. Use some other words, some other language words, not an issue. Okay? So like this you can practice, you can gain the confidence. No matter how much your heart wants to go back to your mother tongue, don't try to completely speak in your mother tongue, but you can definitely add one or two words, not an issue, when you get stuck, but not completely. Alright? The same thing, you can record your video also in mobile, right? The same thing you can do there also. There also you can see that video again. Okay, when you view that, you will see how much you have grown. Your confidence has grown, right? Day by day. There will be moments after one or two sentences where you would want to go back to your mother tongue. Definitely you can go back, but don't get started with that only, right? Don't be continuing with your mother tongue. Okay? But you need to practice that. Otherwise, what is the point, right? In standing in front of the mirror or in front of the camera and you are speaking. When you are taking some struggle, effort, put that effort to continue with English, right? Trying to speak yourself, it's a good effort, and continuing in English is another good effect. Okay, that will be marvelous, I would say. Okay, so you need to practice first yourself in front of the mirror as well as in front of the camera. You can do that. Then you can try to talk with your friends, your relatives, not an issue. No matter how much the heart wants to continue with mother tongue, don't do that. Don't listen to it. Control your mind. Control your mind and tell that, no, I would not. I would start talking only in English. So that will benefit you at your office, at your workplace, at your business, and even at your meetings. So anywhere, maybe airport, anywhere it will be helpful. Okay, talk about fruits, vegetables, or anything. You talk yourself first. Okay, talk about the movies, maybe the character in the movie, whatever it is. Maybe something around you, or what you want to do, something, anything you can speak to yourself, your desires, your likes, your dislikes, or about the weather. Anything you can speak. You can choose a topic, you can talk on that, right? But you need to speak everything in English. That is a masterpiece, right? That is going to be a masterpiece. So make your video. In front of you the camera, you make your video and again you view that video. Also, what you can do that you can put some music, you can listen to that music, and you can try to repeat that music, right? When you repeat that music and you can record that, when you listen some music and record that music, and you can see how fluently you can say that. Like this, you start speaking everything in English. Okay? Even you can watch something, and that also you can record. You can watch some videos, maybe my videos, what I said now. The same thing. You can just try to tell in your words, in your own words. That too you can do, right? Most of my students have commented that this technique really works. This technique really works, and I am giving you this technique again and again so that you will definitely improve, and it will help you to reach that level where you no need the help of anyone. You yourself can learn. So without spending a rupee, you can master your spoken English. You are master your communication skills. So why don't you try? So please try this. So all I have told you that you can practice at your home. Listen to some music, listen to some videos, and try to recall that by yourself, and try to repeat that. Try to record that in your camera. Then review that. Then you will see that gradually how you have developed. Day 1 to day 2, day 2 to day 3. How you have gradually developed by yourself. Don't compare to anyone. Compare to yourself. Then you will know that how much you have improved. And you need to tell me in comments that how much you have improved. So it will take out all your hesitation, okay? And your mind will come under control. You will never bother to anyone. And also remember that don't use some high-fi fancy words. Don't even try to use that. Absolutely okay if you tell a simple word, simple meaningful word. They should use a simple, very commonly used word. Okay? Then what happens? You will gain confidence. You will have confidence. Yes, this is the right word I have used, right? Okay, dear friends, in this video, what you have learned? We have learned how to overcome when you get stuck, how to overcome your fear when you get stuck while speaking in English. So what you should do first, you should not stop talking. You should continue with any words, maybe simple English words or maybe the words from other language, maybe from your mother tongue. You need to continue with those words. But of course, you have to come back to English. Not an issue that you have switched to your mother tongue. Not an issue that you have switched to any other language. But the good thing is you have come back to English, right? Take it easy. Make it in your mind that it's okay. It's okay that if I switch to other language. Okay? Make that point in your mind. Secondly, you practice yourself at your home in front of a mirror as well as in front of a camera. Thirdly, you need to revisit those videos. In front of the camera, it might have you have recorded, right? You need to revisit that and you have to see the development or what need to be corrected. Okay? Fourthly, you need to speak to your friends or your relatives. Now mind, if you don't know the big high-fi words, fancy words, you need to use a simple, small, meaningful English words. Okay? That's all for today, dear friends. And I do have English communication training courses online. It will be conducted and you can click the link and get into the sessions. We can learn more English together. Okay? So by this, I'm going to end this video and hope you will comment and tell me that how much it has benefited for you and how much you have learned. Okay? And don't forget to share this video with others, because like us, somebody else also, your friend also, can get benefited, right, with this video. So please share this video as well as subscribe the video to get more related videos like this. That's all for today. This is Rani D'Souza, an author and India's first authority building mentor. See you in the next session.
Isn't life so amazing? Sometimes it can get crazy, but hey, that's okay. We've got another day to make mistakes and say sorry. There's no sense in our worry, 'cause all we can